starting another walk. Just about to get off the motorway here. There's all the tourists that are travelling up and down the place. Unbelievable. It's got really busy down here in Cornwall. Camper vans and people lost. However, we're walking today from Heron's Pool. Here comes another one. You wouldn't think it's a little minor road, would you? From Heron's Pool to a place called Lankidden Cove. And so we're walking all the way up there, and then we're going to go along the coast, back down, and then sort of do a big loop, if you like, big circular walk. So we'll take some pictures on the way, and we'll do some more videoing. And as you can see, the sky is blue, although they're threatening thunderstorms this afternoon. Anyway, how long's this walk, Clay? Oh, I don't know, that's worrying. I don't know how long this walk is. I don't really like walking on tarmac, which is what we're doing now to get to where we need to start, but we'll take some pictures along the way and you'll see just what this walk is like, as I say, from home. Okay. So we've come down, walked all the way down off the tarmac now and come down to the top of the track down to Lankidden, which is just down there. I'm amazed actually because I've been up and down over the coast guard many times, and this road behind me was always a mud bath, but in actual fact it's all been concreted since I was down here last, which is not that long ago. So why they did that, I don't know, to concrete it. However, we'll walk down onto the coastal path in a minute. We won't actually go down into Lankidden Cove because you've got to climb down a rope. But hopefully we'll get some views of it as we walk along the footpath back towards Coverack, which is quite a nice and challenging walk, if I remember rightly. Okay, more pics to follow. Whoa, so here we are, Lankidden Cove. And I'm just going to swing around in a minute and show you exactly where it is. So you can see it, but it's basically just down there. And I will put some pictures on here as well. So it's a steep climb down the cliff to get to Lankidden. Very popular mine, but nowadays a lot of boats come in here and anchor, and you know, it's an easier way to get into the cove, because in actual fact you walk down this really steep path, and then when you get to the bottom it's sheer, and so there's a rope or two ropes that you climb down onto the beach. And of course you've got a lot of beach there at low tide. At the moment it's not low tide, it's coming up to high tide, so we haven't got quite as much beach as would normally be there. It's stunning, it's one of the nicest and most secluded beaches along this bit of the coast, although as I say, a lot of people know about it. A lot of people come in boats from Falmouth and out to Helford and anchor up and spend the day on the beach. So after your long walk and your steep climb, there's no guarantee that you'll have a nice clear beach without people and animals jumping all over you. But however, very nice indeed. Right, we're going to continue the walk and some more pictures as we go along. We're now quite a long way along the path, heading back towards Coverack, and we've now come to the steep bit, which is the Downers Valley, which is quite a climb down and back up again. It's clouding over a little bit as we speak, but it's so warm. So next bit is the climb down, and we'll take some pictures of the valley as we go. And then we'll stop for a little few minutes before we make the ascent up the other side. So we're making our way up from the Downers, and if anybody tells you this path isn't steep, they're lying. it's a killer. And we're on the easy bit now, but you can see the steps are designed for giants. And where's the height of that step? Come on. As I say, we've got almost the easy bit now, but it's a real slog up this path. And I might add, really treacherous when it's wet. You've got polished serpentine here in the rocks, and you get a bit of water on that. Amazing view though, and the sun's coming back out. We come from all the way over there, all the way down, across the bridge, drink of water on the beach, and now we're still making our way up to the top. We ain't got there yet. Well, that's a steep climb from down it's done. Whew, wasn't it steep too? And we're actually at the top of it now. Looking back towards Lizard Point behind my right shoulder there, if you can just see that in the distance, and also you can still see that boat which was at Lankidden Cove. And we came through some very, very rough footpath. I think the reason being is that you know, nobody's walked it this year hardly because of the lockdown, so very few people have been out here, so the footpaths are, let's say, slightly overgrown. So if you're walking this way, you want to bear in mind that we've got people walk from Lizard to here in a day and stay with us, B&B, when we're open. I don't fancy that at all. That's real hardship, and a lot of people I think come down here don't realise just actually how far it is and how steep the terrain is and how difficult it can be underfoot. Right, we're marching on. Well, we're now standing on, or almost on Blackhead. Actually, Blackhead's just slightly behind me. We've come through some really treacherous footpath. I mean, maybe it's walking from Lizard to Coverack, experienced walker or not. It's challenging, I have to say, and some people maybe think this is a nice flat path all the way. You need to take note that it's not, and it's quite challenging. But it's great, it's fabulous views, and the weather, strangely, is picked up. We're supposed to be having thunderstorms and cloud this afternoon, but at the minute, it's looking really great. So that's that bit down there. We're heading over there, where we're going to stop for a little bit drink, and then literally we haven't got much further to go, to back to the road and back to our house, completing the loop for today. Now we're nearing the end of the walk. We've taken the top footpath as opposed to go down to what we call Mears, and we're just coming out into the sort of a wide area bit where a bloke called Mr. Terry Coventry used to do as a sculptor, amongst other things, and lots of his creations in the field up here. In a minute you'll possibly see some of those in a minute, take some pictures of it. So there's a good walk. The sun came out, kept us dry. We did a clap of thunder in the background, but nothing that's affected us. And so yeah, so that's the walk from Heaven's Pool to Lankidden Cove by the coast path and back to our home at Heaven's Pool. And again, if anybody's walking this, you want to just be aware that it's a long, hard walk. Look at these beautiful gardens just by the side of the footpath here. That's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful through here. It's a stunning walk all the way. More flowers up there, look, it's just gorgeous. Nice pastures, more nice flowers in here. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Right, end of the walk. More pictures to come though.